Hey friends, in today's video, I'm going to tap into my roots as a content creator and make a guide for this map of Trials of Osiris, Distant Shore, because I'm getting so many requests from my friends that I play frequently with. What's my approach to this map? So today, I'm going to show you that using paint. So we have the cliff spawn, which is where my character is positioned right now, and then the opposite spawn would be the beach spawn. I think cliff spawn is superior to beach spawn because it spawns you already near the flag. If you're spawning on beach, you would think you want to go into this choke point at dark or maybe go to B, but the problem with that is that it funnels you. So you're almost forced to rotate all the way around the map just to have sight lines on the zone again. So that's kind of what I'm trying to accomplish here. I want to go show you my opening routes. So on Hunter, I've been using Omnioculus lately because Void 3.0 is meta, and this is a very easy way to get up close to your opponent and special weapon joust and have more survivability as a result. But it also gives you 2 smoke grenades and smoke melees, and the smoke melee is very useful because it's also a zoning tool. So this is my opening route. You have to be very careful if you're spending the time at the very start of the round to make both of your teammates invis. Sometimes that's just not worth it because you lose precious seconds getting to your opener. So if I take the time to do that, I might not make it in time and I might get sniped hopping up to this box. This box right here, this piece of cover, super important because it gives you a lot to work with. You have B flag the challenge. You can walk right here. Now you can challenge dark. You get a above sightline on dark, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do right off the rip. So I want to hop on this box, hugging this side so that I'm not immediately shot from B. As soon as my feet touch the box, I'm already moving to this box, and I even want to shatter smoke onto it if I need to get out of the air. Like if someone slides forward to try to catch me in the air, I want to shatter smoke. Shadow dive, whatever you call it. So it'll look something like this. Keep my shotgun out for movement. So now from here, based on my radar, I can make 2 decisions. Fight dark tunnel with my invis hugging my wall, or fight B flag with my invis. And normally when people play B flag, they use this piece of cover or this piece of cover. And you don't really have a way to capitalize on damage unless you spike grenade right here or this wall right here to free up the opportunity to move out wide and deal with shotgunners. In this world of Solar 3.0, everyone is going to have 2 or 3 extra lives, so you really have to have good damage and good utility, aka your grenades, melees, etc., to guarantee that if you fly in, you're going to get a kill without trading. I had a teammate running stasis turrets, and at a certain point, a stasis turret would land about like right here, and it had full coverage on this corner and this. Your goal on the cliff spawn should be to put pressure on B flag and dark if they're crazy enough to go to either of these angles, and force them into uncomfortable positions where your sniper player might be able to get a pick. So a lot of people like to swing out wide on B flag to try to shoot at the head glitch area. I'll show you what that looks like from the other POV. This is the other power position of cliffside, where you're able to play a head glitch on dark, and then if you slide it out, you're able to still take shots on B or even hit that same spike grenade. This box can also be used for some angles, a great sniper position, to take a single peek into dark and then back off. This is what I call a lame angle because a lot of times good teams will just wait for zone against each other. They respect each other far too much to take those RNG challenges, so since you have nothing better to do anyway, you might as well take a very tight angle onto B flag, and then if you slide it, you can also still hit dark. You got to be careful though about Shrine. You need your other 2 teammates to feed you information as a sniper so that you don't get full flanked on the radar. So once again, if I had to show you in paint, these are the 3 positions that I think are really strong for cliffside. 1, 2, and 3. That's your goal as a team. I think that gives you great coverage. If they do not go dark in B flag, that's when you start rotating to start having counter angles again. You want Shrine. You want B-Rock, as it was called in D1. I didn't make these callouts. Made some of them. And this isn't all of the callouts, but this is a lot of the ones we use. So yeah, let's look at the other side now. Other POV. This would be beach spawn. I have been using Astrocyte Blink on my Warlock to get to contested sniper lanes first. Been using Cloud Strike too. I'll make a video on that tomorrow. And I've been having great success with just getting to places first. So based on how quickly your team moves, this is usually the spot that I choose to Omnioculus, at the gate. So they wait at the gate for me to hit an Omnioculus. And then that gives us enough invis cover to be able to make it in and maybe get one free shot. As a shotgunner, I hug Shrine, stick close to the wall, and make it dangerous for them to come in. The best part about Omnioculus is you can throw a smoke and still go invisible at the floor. And if they try to cross this doorway, they might have to get smoked. And that's good enough. You're covering two options. You can also do that from cliffside spawn into this dark doorway. That's the best part of the smoke grenade. Like, even if overnight Omnioculus didn't refund the smoke and didn't give you damage resistance, having two smokes is crazy. Because if you know that they're not exactly committed to dark yet, like they're sitting around this doorway, not exactly deciding whether they're going to fight dark or rotate over to B flag, you can make that decision for them by just walking out, throwing a smoke down, and now look, they can't jump over the smoke, they have to shoot it, and then they have to wait for the smoke to dissipate. So in that time, if you tell your teammates you smoked dark, that means that they can safely fight B flag knowing that you're going to have numbers. Because I can stand on this box, fall down, and look, dark can't hit me. They can't push through because of a smoke, and I can help my team fight B flag. So we kind of funnel them in. So you can do the same thing on B flag from either perspective. Throw a smoke down, and now they can't cross in for free, which means that if you have a lot of pressure put on you and your teammates are putting shots in, I like to use triple jump to go past this island, protect my head, and then pop up on the other side of head glitch, normally where I can shoot this opposite side. So you have options for both POVs, but the point is it has to be coordinated. So now let's talk about the beach again. Trying to do this opener where you're on beach. Whoever is closest is going Shrine. Whoever has speed can probably make it out here. I like Blink because you can blink to Bitch Rock right here through cover without having to get hit by No Time to Explain or Mida Multi-Tools or DMT on the stairs. And then you can go from Bitch Rock to the boats. And once I make it to boats, I feel really safe. Because if the stair and head glitch area wants to fight me, they have to fly to boats, which usually leaves them exposed to angles from Shrine, from Grotto, and from the Rock. So again, to recap, if you're spawning beach, your goal is to have vision of the flag again and have a lot of cover to work with, areas to back up, and not feeling so funneled. So whoever has speed and shotgun, probably Shrine. That's what your openers look like as a team. And if you get pressured too much, you back up. A mark of a really good team on this map is that they know that you're trying to rotate around the map, so they will meet you right about here, and they will take the sniper challenge here by the time you're at the gate. And I've got a lot of Cloud Strike collats hitting them at this gate area before they're even allowed to set up. So you put pressure here. If you notice that there is a team that is already making this adjustment, this is where you can start to deviate the plan and start showing up at dark and B flag, doing those smoke grenade things and zoning, and then repositioning around the island with heat rises, triple jump invis, that type of thing, to get angles on people and pop out at head glitch. I hope that makes sense what I'm trying to accomplish here. A lot of the builds that are going to find success on this map use longer range engagements and are fully aware that they're going to camp zone, play bubbles, play wells, that type of thing, and just win off the zone cap. It's boring, and your sniper has a lot of sway over which team wins this map, so I want to show you some sniper angles. I don't think I need this up anymore. So now I'm going to swap to my sniper. Guess I want Clash. Not Dead Cliffs. Distant Shore. Hope you all are having an excellent day or night wherever you are. This is my sniper setup. Uses a would-be opening shot Austringer, but I just haven't leveled it up yet. Cloud Strike, because the multi-kills are very satisfying, and there's this like sigh of relief when you're 2 or 3 rounds down, and then on that 4th round you hit a Cloud Strike double or triple collat. It gets you back in the game. Ever since this snapshot change and they bumped up regular sniper rifles to have more handling, this is acceptable to me. It's not great. You can't snipe as aggressively with it, but the pressure that simply equipping this gun can put on the enemy team is good enough for me. Okay, so now I am on beach spawn, which is good because I want to show you the speed of Astrocyte. You don't want to burn all of your blinks back to back to back because you want to blink through this rock if you're playing the shrine angle, because you want the most speed. So same thing, hugging. And now your teammates, if you wait for them to coordinate while they show up to grotto, they can call out where they are positioned. If they say they're head glitch, you can already start getting an angle with your snipe and pop them right here. And that might be a collat already. Might be done with the round. So I'm going to go back to gate and reset, and then show you what I'd be doing to take the longer angles around Bitch Rock and trying to get to boats. Since a good team can contest Shrine, this is where you want to burn your blink. You want to make it past cover without getting shot at. Hug your wall. Your radar is going to be your telltale sign if you have to blink through here to get through this angle. You could get sniped by a head glitch. You could get hit by stairs by a no time to explain or a DMT. So your radar and your teammates callouts are what going to tell you when it is safe to blink into Bitch Rock. And so you are exposed for just a little bit there, so your timing is, again, based on the radar and teammate callouts. This is a great position to hit someone who is bored on B flag. Once I am here, working cover again, working my rocks, starting my blink, and just trying to get into these boats. Once I'm in these boats, I can rift up and just... I'm not even looking for fights. I'm looking to drag them out of cover. I'm able to use my grenade to yoink them out of position, which gives me that 1 second I need to displace them so that I can blink, get out, and just waste their time. I want them to get shot in the back by no time to explain, dead man's tail, etc. And if I have overextended too much, I know I'm not going to get out. Sometimes Cloud Strike can end the round right there. So that's my approach from beach side. My cliff side opener is this right here. 1 blink, 2 blinks, land, aim head level. I am internally counting right now. I'm like, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. If they have their speed boots, they should be showing up. If they're not there, I don't take the shot. If they are, I do. I try to always keep 1 bullet in reserve of Cloud Strike so they have to worry about it. And since I have a hand cannon, I can't really do much from this position. Like, I'd be hitting 30 damage. That's not good enough. So I already want to rotate to this box. Now I have much better engagement distances for my hand cannon. I forgot to talk about power round. So let me show you what the beach looks like. For beach, your power position is going to be rock, head glitch, rubble / Rico, and elbow. If you want to get to elbow safely, I recommend blink. Otherwise, you kind of have to take it by looking at the radar, listening to teammate callouts, and going through A flag. Just like this. That shrine door is going to be heavily contested. So once you know that you're able to take elbow, once you're here, you're good. You put so much pressure just for being here. With all the possible angles, you can keep them off power ammo. On the opposite side, you're going to want to take the approach where the fastest player takes the grotto challenge. So they would end up right here. Aim at gates. Try to take some people out during movement. And if you're still fast enough, you want to put some pressure on elbow and rubble. Want to fight for this position because this gives you so much vision, so much room to work with. Your shotgun heavy player should be coming through shrine and playing the second floor of the river. Sliding, putting pressure on rock head glitch, and if you have to, backpedal to dark and just be a nuisance. You could wrap all the way around to the gate entrance and start shooting people in the back on rubble. I don't think that's worth it. You might as well just reach out again and try to keep people off of elbow. I hope that makes sense here. A power round is only one round out of Trials. If anything, I like the way Trials round plays better on this map. This piece of cover is also really powerful if you have the long range option for Grotto. But make sure that if you're putting in damage, there's a plan to follow it up by your team. That's about it. On with the rest of the video. I'm just going to splice edit this in there. This is what this angle looks like with the snipe. I already showed you it. Gotta watch out for Shrine. They're a good team. They will rotate to Shrine. You could rotate again to Bitch Rock. Ideally, once you're spotted as a sniper, you want to reposition, and your other two teammates are doing more work than you as a sniper. They are trying to put pressure. They're trying to just show presence with the barricade, like right here or something. That way they think, oh man, I have to get an angle on someone else. That barricade is, I'm not going to be able to kill them. I need to find a new angle on someone else. And so when they're moving around with pressure put on them, that's when somebody will make the fatal error of peeking wide on one of these angles, and that's your opening pick. That's really all you can do other than waiting for the zone. With all this healing, all this damage resist, overshields and whatnot, you're not going to have success taking primary duels because they're just going to keep burning their util, getting it on repeat from 3 people having it, and you're just wasting all this effort shooting the primary weapon. The primary weapon should be used to put pressure, not to get kills. If you want kills, you need to use your util to choke them out, remove their health, remove their gaining of health or restoration. So what I like to do is put a displacement nade here. Usually they're in this corner spamming healing and worm husk and stuff, and that little second of displacement is all I need to blink wide and take the primary. I should have more health than them. It should line up to where it is a true duel, and I trust that I have the better shot and the better team shot. If you want to go flawless, that's just the mindset you gotta have going into those. Once all the pieces are in place, push that domino and win the round, you know. I hope that these tips have resonated, maybe made you more confident with this map, because I hear on Twitter that this is a demon weekend. Very, very terrible weekend to play. It was a struggle on freelance for me, on both the main account and the alt account. I had to drop 5 or 6 kills per round to win a round of Trials, because the concept of pushing up with man advantage just does not exist to your random solo queue teammates. And so I kind of just have to force farm Hawkmoon and win the round that way. Just completely brute force it. I haven't really tried Cloud Strike sniping in solo queue. I think sniping is the move in solo queue, but you have to have a way to follow up your pick. So you need some sort of zoning grenade. Like maybe I would switch off of Feed the Void and go into Chaos Accelerant so I could try to farm a res and turn 1 kill into 2. I don't really know. just kind of saying anything that might be remotely helpful at this point. I've already said most of the game plan here. So that is the game plan. Control this zone. Be prepared to take at the zone. Put pressure, displace people for your sniper player. If you're on the other side, rotate all the way around the map so you can have beneficial angles again. Use longer range weapons, your no time to explain, DMT, pulse rifle, MIDA, etc. Remember the 3 power positions of head glitch, this box, this box. Use your AoE in your kit to make people not be able to move around for free while you take team fights having 3v2s and 3v1s and 2v1s. Once you have enough damage in, this is a meta where people will burn their Worm Husk and healing. So again, put your displacement, blink in or fly in, and finish your gunfight. If you're bored, start learning your sniper angles on this map. Take to the skies with heat rises, get some off angles. It doesn't have to be with a sniper, it could just be with a long range primary. Waste people's time in the back of the map, make them overextend. Let your teammate set up your teammates for good shots. Try to make it so that the opponent's back is to your teammates. And that'll bolster some confidence in your team when you start taking W's this way. You don't have to be a skilled aimer. You don't even have to be a skilled mover or movement skill gaffer or whatever. You just have to be coordinated. That is so much easier than doing everything else here. So I hope some of these tips resonated with you. I'm going to call it here on the video. Let me know if this was remotely helpful in the comment section below, and I will try to do my best to keep the content rolling. I know I've been off to a very bad start this season.